Hi everybody, it's Lindy here. So today I wanted to talk about why do men cheat. I have been reading quite a lot of questions as of late from many ladies about this topic. Mostly ladies are finding themselves in relationships where their partners keep cheating or they are seeing people outside of the relationship, and obviously these ladies are troubled. They're trying to figure out whether or not they should stay or they should walk away from those relationships. Okay, so one of the reasons, okay, that I've heard over the years, especially during my engagements with other women in relationships, seminars, workshops, etc., is the number one reason that men tend to display, tendencies of cheating is because that man is confused, okay? That man does not know who he is, but most of all, that man doesn't value himself, right? A man who values himself will not put himself out there sleeping around with many different women, okay? A man who values and loves himself will be loyal to that one woman whom he has chosen for himself, right? So for those of you who do not know who I am, my name is Lindy Nala. I am the founder of this very channel, Relationship and Dating Advice. Okay, so today we're going to talk about why men cheat, right? I know there's many ladies out there like myself who have probably been toying with this question, trying to understand why men cheat. I remember growing up, especially in my early 20s when I started dating, I used to always wonder, why would a man cheat on a beautiful woman? It didn't make any sense to me, okay? As I grew older though, I started to realize that it has nothing, or it has very little to do with me as a woman, but it has a lot more to do with the man himself, okay? I used to think that maybe it could be because I was not pretty enough, or I wasn't curvaceous enough, or I didn't look good enough. Maybe that could be the reason that men would cheat. But as I said, there's a lot more to it than that, okay? 9 times out of 10, we have discovered that the reason why men cheat has to do with quite a number of reasons. And those are: the first one, men cheat for sex, all right? They cheat because they have some unfulfilled sexual fantasies and they want to realize those fantasies through sexual intimacy with another person outside of their relationship. And that has absolutely nothing to do with you as their partner. Okay. The second one, men cheat is because of they seek companionship, right? They seek companionship. They probably have an emotional void, okay? That's another reason why they cheat. They have a void inside. They're trying to fill that void, and the only way they know how is to go and sleep with another person outside of their relationship. So that has absolutely nothing to do with you, okay? And then the third one is, some of them have been raised in homes where there was a lot of neglect, for example. So maybe they have been neglected for most of their life, and they don't know how to get close with another person. And the only way they know how to offload or to just get that all of that anxiety off their system is to go and sleep with multiple partners, okay? They have been traumatized growing up, and maybe they didn't receive the therapy that they needed or they required, and this is the only way they know how to deal with their childhood trauma. And then the next one is if they've been neglected by their partner, okay? You've seen time and again in relationships where partners don't give themselves time to bond, to really form a close union with one another. And then you'll find oftentimes the one partner may feel neglected. It could be also maybe due to long work hours. Maybe one partner spends quite a considerable amount of time at work, and that obviously will ultimately lead to the other party or partner feeling neglected. That could be the reason. Okay, and then another one which is quite common, especially in the younger generation. Some people do it simply because they are bored. Okay, when you have nothing in common with your partner, these type of things will happen. You will find yourselves being bored with one another. You may find that initially when you met, it was the attraction was there, but as time goes on, all of that wears off, and eventually you discover that you have absolutely nothing in common with your partner. Okay, so there will be times where people feel bored, and the only way to keep themselves entertained is to find another partner to play with, another play toy to keep them busy. Okay, until the next thrill comes around. And then the last one is some men are afraid of commitment. Men and women are afraid of commitment. Some people are just afraid of being committed to one person. Just the thought alone terrifies the living daylight out of them. Okay, this is not your fault. This is something they need to deal with internally. Okay, they need to find help. It is not your job to help them. All right, overcome that fear. Okay, so that is entirely their own problem to fix. Ultimately, what I need to leave you with, guys, today is, if you are able to salvage your relationship, if you really feel that you want to invest more into that relationship, you're not ready to walk away, then you guys need to sit down, talk to your partner, let them know how their cheating tendencies make you feel, how they affect your relationship, how they affect your love life, and most of all, how that behavior affects your intimacy in that relationship. You gotta speak about it, let them know. And if they are remorseful, then maybe it could be worth exploring therapy as a couple. Go and seek counseling, see how you guys can be assisted so that you can overcome that hurdle, and then be able to and come back together as a couple and reunite and try to make amends. Otherwise, if you feel that you are now exhausted and you no longer have the strength, and you feel that certain boundaries were crossed in the relationship and you're not willing to compromise, by all means, you have every right to walk away from that relationship. Okay, it is your right to be in a relationship that is healthy, a relationship that will not, to be with a partner who will not mistreat you, to be in a relationship that obviously seeks your well-being. Okay, your well-being is very, very important, and at times you may just need to make peace with the fact that that particular relationship cannot be repaired. Right? So that is entirely up to you. You need to make the decision. At the end of the day, your happiness is your responsibility. You have one life to live. You are not given any second chances. So make the best decision for you and nobody else. Okay, that's a wrap for today. I trust you've enjoyed this video and it has been insightful to you. If you have any comments, any feedback for us, do feel free to drop it in our comments box below. We'd like to hear your feedback, guys. Bring it on. Keep them coming. And then for those of you who are new, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Relationships and Dating Advice. We look forward to your feedback. We look forward to hearing from each and every one of you. Until next time, love you lots, guys. Keep well and God bless.